Hi there, I'm Dr. Noel Nelson, and it's my pleasure to share a few thoughts with you today, some uplifting, inspiring, and practical tips to help you find greater happiness and success in your life. Today's topic, the value of intuition. An expert in the area of personal security, terrorism, stalking, and other such matters, Gavin de Becker, has often remarked that people generally sense a potentially dangerous situation or person before the danger actually happens. For example, a woman is waiting for an elevator. When the doors open, there's a man already inside the elevator, and the woman has an instinctive, fearful reaction to that individual. However, Mr. de Becker goes on to say, 99 times out of 100, the woman will say to herself, "Oh, that's silly, that's just my imagination," or, "Well, I'm certainly not going to let him think I'm scared by not getting on the elevator," and proceeds to close herself up in a metal box, alone, with a stranger she's afraid of. Unfortunately, too often, her fear was justified and the woman is assaulted. All of us have intuition, that quiet inner voice that gives us a sense of a situation or a person long before our minds have had the time to process what's going on. Intuition comes under many headings: instinctive reaction, gut feeling, premonition, vibes. What all of these have in common is that you can't logically describe what makes up the feeling or how your intuition comes about. All you know is you feel it. A human being is a holistic mechanism. We operate as a whole system, body, mind, heart, and soul, where the different parts interact so as to perform most effectively as one. The overvaluing of the rational mind, so prevalent in the Western world, leaves out matters of heart and soul too often. If something isn't logical, if we can't explain it and understand precisely how it works, we don't want to hear about it. But in the process, we cut ourselves off from information which, although not rational or explainable, is critical to our survival and to our greater fulfillment. Intuition is most definitely of the heart and soul. There's nothing rational about intuition except not using it. It isn't logical to fail to take advantage of such potentially valuable information, yet we fail to do so regularly. Why? Well, for one, we don't listen. Becoming sensitive to your intuition or gut feelings about things requires a willingness to listen to and for that intuition. Often it means just being quiet for a moment and listening to your inner self. Or, should you get a gut feeling about someone or something out of the blue, well, take a moment to recognize the feeling. Your gut feelings won't always be fearful ones. Oh, sure, sometimes you'll get a don't go there or something fishy here sense, both of which are avoidance or caution signals. But sometimes you'll get a sense that, this is a great idea, or, I feel excited about this, both of which are explore further signals from your inner self. Some people believe their intuition is a spiritual voice guiding them. Whichever is most appropriate for you, inner voice or divine voice, matters not. Listen to it. Secondly, we don't act on the feeling. Too often, once we've had an intuition, a gut feeling, we ignore it. We say, like the woman waiting for the elevator, "Oh, it's just my imagination," rather than recognizing and honoring that intuition is just as valid an information gathering device as the rational mind. Or we deny its value. "Well, I certainly won't let him know I'm scared," and proceed to act without taking into account the intuitive information so as to protect ourselves. Intuition, like anything else, needs to be exercised to become strong. Think of it as an inner muscle. If you don't use it, it becomes weak and atrophied, thus hard to hear. Instead, respect your intuition, act on it, and don't care what others may think of your decision to do so. For example, if your intuition says, "Don't take the freeway today," okay, so take an alternate route. Some days you'll be surprised to find out there was a major accident on the freeway and you would have been in traffic for hours had you taken your usual route. Other days, nothing may have apparently happened. It doesn't matter. If indeed sometimes all you are respecting is your overdeveloped imagination, well, so what? In the process, you will be strengthening your intuition so that over time, you will be increasingly hearing valuable messages, information that may very well be life-saving or life-gratifying. Thank you for listening to Up, and check out my new book, Phoenix Rising: Surviving Catastrophic Loss, Fires, Floods, Hurricanes, and Tornadoes. If you'd like more uplifting, inspiring, practical tips and techniques, please visit my website, noelnelson.com, or take a look at my Meet the Amazings Facebook page. Until next time, be well and take care.